Well, good morning. Hello and welcome to the stream. We have got a new version that we're testing today. I know there's been quite a few issues with non-recognition of doors opening on the aircraft. Trying to figure out exactly what's going on there. So we've got a newer version currently sat with our test pilots, who do an awful lot of work in the background. So we'll be flying that version this morning, so that's 3.8.13. And we're just going to do a HEMS flight out of Red Hill this morning. We've got UK Air Ambulance livery. So we will, in just a second, jump in and we'll get going. Let's see where we're at. Okay. I think that's just about everything ready to go. So we'll get the app fired up in just a second. And then we'll go and have a little fly about. What's actually happened this morning is that the countdowns happened a lot quicker than I was planning on it doing. And I've not quite loaded up all the apps that I needed to just yet. So little nav map is just loading up on the left monitor at the moment, as you can see here. So once that's loaded, we can get going. Professional to the core over here. Right, and what's not helped is the mouse has disappeared as well. Right, okay, we are there. We are cooking on gas, as they say. I'm not sure who says that, but someone definitely says it. Dee 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 dee. Dee 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 dee. That's the button. There we are. We've got the ACARS client down in the bottom left corner for you there. So let's have a look and see what's going on with us this morning. Right, HEMS operations. Payload set. Let's go for a medium length flight this morning. There we go. So we are going to fly on that sim again this morning.
We've been called to a 5-year-old male who's been involved in a full
5-year-old is...
degrees for 1 minute.
what a 5-year-old's doing driving a car to be involved in a crash, but hey, there we go. Let's get this show on the road, eh? Okay, so we're going to do Sky Vector again. So with Sky Vector, we can go to FPL. Download, and we can drag and drop that into little nav map, which is over here. Here we go. So actually, quite a straightforward flight there this morning. Let's set Red Hill as the departure. We're going to fly out to there, and ooh, what hospital are we going to fly to as the closest? Let's have a look-see. I am not entirely sure. Let's figure that one out when we get there. Right, and then we just export that as a get that in the right place. Okie dokie, so we are getting there. Let's jump into here and we shall get going. I say we'll get going. We're going to click a whole load of buttons. So, battery master on, and we're going to wait for the power up test to go. I'm just going to get the ACARs off there. So we can see power up test down there, and we're just waiting for power up test OK. Okay, so Firebot 1, Bot 2 is used. We had a audio tone.
Fire. Engine 1 fire.
Engine 1 fire. We can see that's all lit up. That's all good. And let's repeat for engine 2. So we got fire, Bot 1, Bot 2 on there.
Fire. Engine 2 fire.
Fire, engine 2 fire. Bot 1, Bot 2. That is all good. And let's test lamp. So we've got all the lamps on there. Train buttons on. All of these lights are on. And oh,
Right, good morning.
good morning. And we got the exit lights are all turned on. So that is good. Lamp test has gone fine. Let's check the battery voltage, 25.2, so that's above 23.5. Weight has automatically been set. So that's good. FND page. It's there. Let's just do a cheat, set the barometric pressure. Right, anti-collision lights on. Prime 1, Prime 2. And then let's get this engine started up. So, watching for a rise of N1. TOT is increasing there, which is all good. And then we've got N2 down at the bottom here. So that's increasing. Oil pressures come up. Hydraulic pressure's increasing. Got idle, so 60% M1. That's good. Let's start up engine number 2. See, startup test is still flashing down over on the right display. So again, we're watching for N1 increasing, TOT is going up, N2 is also increasing, which is all good. And once N1 hits 60%, starter has gone, and we've got idle is in there, and then we've got startup test OK displayed over on the main screen. So, test hydraulic system 1, so we'll see low pressure for hydraulic system 2. Now we see the indicators dropping there. Let's just check pedals are working, collective's still there. And what I should probably do is move that somewhere vaguely close to where we're gonna be. There we go. Okay, let's go to system 2, and then we can see hydraulic 1 low pressure, TR shut off, and the pressure has dropped in hydraulic system 1. So check pedals, check collective, and cyclic there. So let's pop that back to normal. So co-pilot pitot heat on, pilot pitot heat on, avionics 1 and 2 on, standby battery on, we'll turn on DC here as well, LVACs on, fuel prime off, transfer pumps on, position and strobe lights on, emergency lights to arm, collective fully down, and we're going to go into pre-flight. So see pre-flight test there on the screen, so we're going to wait for pre-flight test OK, which should just appear in a minute. There we go. We'll turn all of these on, get the 3 green boxes, oh hello, across the top. If we turn off AP backup, then we can see we get backup SAS here, there, secondary's gone, and then everything's gone there now. Let's turn all those back on, 3 green rectangles. Check the trim. Turn that one off. Okie dokie, move the VMS over there. DMAP is on. Select Unicom there. Here's someone chattering away in the background. We're just going to load the flight plan in, and then I think we're pretty good to go. Let's just make sure that first leg is activated. And change our nav source to FMS. Right then, let's get this show on the road. Which way is the wind going? 290, so let's go. Oh, hello. That was the wrong thing to push there. Let's go for runway 26 Lima. Bring those both up to flight. Don't you worry about a thing. We know exactly what's going on here. Let's try it again. Let's wait for N2 to go up. Here we go.
100 feet.
Oh, Flight Sim, you're not going very smooth this morning. Let's get up a little bit of speed. Okie dokie, nav mode. Let's just set the altitude. And we are up, we are off, we are going. Oh, you're a bit close. Heathrow just swinging by there. Let's bring up the cars climb wherever you've gone. There you are. So we've lifted from Red Hill this morning, Echo Golf Kilo Romeo. There we go, so we've got about 24 miles to go. We're at about 12 minutes at our current speed. There we go, we're at the right altitude now. So we're flying the H145 this morning. I think we are in build 143. Let's have a... 142. I know, I did download 143 this morning. Clearly, I just didn't bother installing it. It's a little bit awkward, really. But there we go. So autopilot has settled in there.
Maximum speed
maximum speed. Let's just drop the collective slightly.
Maximum speed.
Hello. There we go. Definitely a little bit bouncy this morning. Do, 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 do. What we're hopefully going to see is the doors working. I did quite a bit of testing last night. Sod's Law says that it won't work this morning, but let's go for it's going to work this morning. Hopefully, he says. Confidence, lots and lots of confidence. Just having a look, seen a whole load of messages pop up on the old Discord this morning. I reckon what I should probably do is move the Akar's client over there. There we go, that looks a little bit prettier, doesn't it? Obviously, wouldn't really hear sirens this high up, but hey, why not? Why not? 5 more minutes to go and then we're gonna be there. I can see a little bit of shopping in the background. radiator problems at home. Interesting. So 4 minutes still to go. If we get the doors open, we've got set up in the background, ready to go. So let's have a look. Why do we think it would do that?
Gatwick traffic, easy 498 KX inbound, 26 left, 9 miles.
How exciting. I mean, we're just kind of mooching around quite low level. We're not gonna disturb too many people at this altitude. You can see there's a aircraft off to the right, which is feet above us and going up. It's almost a couple of 100 feet below us as well. We're going into land. Right, 2 minutes to go. We are getting there. So 3.8 miles to go. Yes, we haven't had anything from the co-pilot. That's because the co-pilot's not sync there. If we want to hear the co-pilot chatting away, you can just click on the belt buckle. Once directions are on, then you'll hear the co-pilot chatting away. So about 2 miles to go.
On scene overhead.
Let's just keep the nose up a little bit. We've dropped collectives just to lose.
Gatwick traffic, easy 499 KX, short final runway 26 left to land, Gatwick.
Should be relatively easy to find.
I'm glad you think it'd be relatively easy to find. In fact, I think I can see the blue lights. Just on the edge of that. Bit of woodland down there. Morning, Mats. How are you?
Right, now fly heading to 86 degrees 40 minutes.
completely lost my reference point there. Okay. It's behind us somewhere. There it is, and that even turns us into wind. Oh, that's a long time to be awake. I've just come off my, I say just, I came off my 2 night shifts yesterday, and I slept very solidly last night, which was quite nice. Oh, we're all hidden in the woodland there. You see an ambulance down there.
Right, now fly heading 326 degrees 40 minutes.
There we go. Does look remarkably similar to the job I did in real life
100 feet.
not that long ago. I don't think the SDK does allow for that level of control at the moment. I'm trying to do
Can you open up side doors?
a workaround at the moment. To see what we can do with OpenStreetMap. What do I do exactly? I'm a paramedic in my real life day-to-day job. Well, it looks like we'll be in for a little bit of time, so we detected the doors opening. Oh blimey, we're going to be here for ages. 10 minutes. Let's definitely turn some of all this off.
Run into the traffic.
Go traffic, Top Jet 4146, Boeing 787, push it back, stand 51 Mike, for 26 left, Gatwick traffic.
Ooh, where are you? You're on Twitch. I'm I'm currently streaming through Restream.io, so bear with me a second, and I'll jump into Twitch and see if we can't turn off slow mode. And thank you. I didn't put enough fuel in my helicopter. Hopefully we've got enough to get us out of this at the end. Now we are down. Let's stop squawking. There we go. Yeah, we're going for a full shutdown because we're going to be here for about 7 minutes. Yeah, you have to see if you can arrange a some kind of a funky placement-y swap thing just going to jump onto Twitch. Let's see if we can. See if we can. See if we can. Let's have a look at Twitch. Well, there we go. Slow mode should not be quite so slow now. I hope. Hopefully. As long as Restream doesn't do some kind of slow mode on there. There we are. There we go. How long have we got? Another 5 minutes to go. It's not sure why. Interesting. Talking too much, that's what it is. Morning, Nick. I just got slightly distracted. Like all good HEMS pilots, while waiting on scene for the crew to come back, I've got distracted looking at radiator valves because that's as exciting as my life is getting right now. Good old rest days. So, about 2.5 minutes to go. Let's have a quick look and see if we can't figure out which our closest hospital is going to be if we jump across into little nav map. We've got King's College Hospital, which is 21 miles away. Royal London is 20 miles away, so if we are going to fly anywhere. I think it's going to be Royal London. Enjoy finishing off your paper map. And we'll see you later. Hopefully you don't get auto banned next time. Right, let's add Royal London. Make a nice little triangle there. Bye, catch you later. So we have got, if I can find it, about another minute to go, so let's jump back in. We'll get some bits and pieces start to turn on. We don't need to go through the full pre-flight checks again, as we have already started up this morning. Ooh, rotor brake. Take the rotor brake off. That's just going to hurt otherwise. Where are we? There we go. Not had one of them for quite a while. So we'll just have a nice little flight back to Red Hill. I can cope with that. Let's get these doors closed. Wherever my door buttons are.
Are you sure we're in the right place?
No, we're not in the right place. I've not taken off yet.
Are you sure we're in the right place?
That's a annoying little bug, isn't it? Have we managed to get that in there?
Right place.
No, we're not in the right place. I know we're not in the right place because we've not taken off yet.
Are you sure we're in the right place?
Oh, computers. Pretty
Are you sure we're in the right place?
special.
Are you sure we're in the right
Really
place?
special computers. They should stop saying that just a second once we're up
Are
and
you
off
sure
the
we're in the
deck.
right place?
Start test okay. Let's bring the engines up into flight.
Are you sure we're in the right place?
Wait for N2 to stabilise.
Are you sure we're in the right place?
Oh,
Are you sure we're in the right place?
that's gonna get. We're gonna have to fix that one.
Go with traffic, Tomjet 4146, lining up departing runway 26 left, go with traffic.
So there we go. We are up. So we're just going to fly back to Red Hill. We weren't needed. The patient's being transported by road. Not had one of those in quite a while. variety is the spice of life and all that. So it is a 25 miles back to Red Hill. There's not a whole load of traffic in the area, which is quite nice. We have heard a little bit of Unicom traffic on VATSIM. Let's just drop that collective slightly. And we're just doing this stuttering thing again. I've been doing that for a little while. So in terms of development going forward on the app, just really want to get these little niggly bugs sorted out, and then we can kind of move forward from there with the main development. Although, next thing for me today is it's radiators. Oh, radiators. Who'd buy a house? Yes, the expensive, money-sinking objects. But apparently quite helpful if you want to keep out the cold, because it is pretty cold this morning. Flight sim's got us at -1 for outside air temperature, and that's not too unrealistic. It was 0 degrees when I went out a little bit earlier on and did the school run. That's quite chilly. Not enough for icing conditions. It is beautiful, clear skies out this morning. We might just be able to see London over there somewhere. I mean, a little bit of water, that's the River Thames. Well, Thames Estuary's back there, where them clouds are. That is a race circuit there. That's Brands Hatch. Well-oiled B. So that's a fairly major UK racetrack there. It's not quite Silverstone. I've actually been to Brands Hatch. So we'll be coming up and going past Biggin Hill before too long. Somewhere along there. It's kind of over there somewhere. On this hilly bit to the right. Where have we got? We have got about 8 minutes to go. There's not a whole load of traffic. Let's have a little look down here. Crikey, it does flash these messages quite a lot, really. No, it's not been a bad flight this morning. Doors have been detected. I think that's the key takeaway. The key takeaway point there. What I am also using is let's see if I can get it on the screen. So there's my Stream Deck. I'm using Fivebird's profile, which, as you can see, gives you quite a lot of stuff, including the hero page, which I do quite like. You know, there's quite a lot of information there. Which is quite nice. I quite like it. I quite like Stream Deck. The Stream Deck as a thing though, anyway. I'm not sponsored by them. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? I don't think I stream anywhere near enough or have anywhere near enough people even remotely interested in in what I'm doing here. This is just me chatting a load of rubbish while flying above England. Trying very hard not to dive into the floor. Which I think is always a good thing not to do. Pretty much. So a few more minutes to go and we're going to be back at Red Hill, and hopefully we'll get a nice little bit of music playing. I'm not sure why we're stuttering this morning. I was ever flying Build 142 of the H145. I did do some tests with the 135 last night, just to check that the doors were being recognised, which they do seem to be. So we're just running another couple of tests with the with our test pilots, and hopefully we can get that newer version pushed out. It's been emotional. Right, we're nearly back at Red Hill. I don't think there's any airborne traffic that's going to cause us any particular issues, which would be good to not have that. We're also coming in way too quick. Oh. Because that is Red Hill. Just down there. So we'll just drop the collective a bit. Nice little mobile phone mass there. Ooh. We were almost on the glide slope for a second. Who'd have thought Red Hill have a glide slope? Glide slope? Can't even say that word. Here we go.
Hotel traffic street 398 Romeo instruction Alpha to holding runway 27 right.
So a little bit of a quiet morning on VATSIM. There's not an awful lot going on, but that's okay. Anything, my flying's improved tenfold. Let's just keep away from trees. Try not to crash into the windsock or the tower. People tend to get rather upset if you do that. At least of all your passengers. Nice and easy does it. Hey. We are down. We are down. So nice nice speedy flight this morning. Nothing too exciting, and sometimes that's just quite nice. So I think we'll end the stream there. Thanks for joining, and
London City traffic, flyer 8461, backtracking runway 27.
yeah, and we'll hope to see you on the stream again in the not too distant future. Alright, take care everybody.